Alright, day 2. Time to continue hunting. I'm connected to... Yes, okay. Hopefully my internet problems are solved. Now, can I go... How many... I did, I think, 5 sandwiches last time, and I walked away with 4 shiny chickaritas, none of which were what I needed. Can we do better than that this time? I would like that very much. I have to remember if I'm even making the sandwich correctly. It's a whole new day. Okay, I did it. Alright, you little dinosaur, where are you? There's a lot here, actually. I'm so confused sometimes with how widespread an outbreak is, because this isn't really even really near the icon, but these are definitely chickaritas from the outbreak. Wait, that's not a shiny, right? No. Let's just fly away. And fly back in. That's the thing, every time you find a new outbreak, you gotta find the most optimal way to reset it. I don't really like the start a picnic method. I feel like that takes too long sometimes. No. 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 And nope. Okay, actually, maybe... let's see, maybe there's something to... If I go this way... And then go back. That might be enough range to kind of... Yeah, that seems like a good enough distance. Nope. 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 Nope, not a thing. Wait. Oh, you're not a... No, you are a chikorita, but you're not shiny. Okay. You're gonna fly? I think I like the flying way better. Look at them chasing me. Nope. I finally found out why my computer makes that noise after years of investigating. I thought it was the GPU fan. I thought it was the computer fans for cooling. Turns out it's the power supply fan, because this power supply, despite being meant to be aimed down, as power supplies usually are, has a defect where it's not designed upside down. So it makes a rattle noise whenever the fan kicks on. So that sucks. I'll need to get a better one. I can't believe it took me that long to figure it out, though. I just ended up looking up the model. Finally, I got so fed up with it, I just opened it up the case and looked at the model of the power supply and just happened to look up power supply loud noise model. And sure enough, this is a Cooler Master Lemon. I don't know that I would get another Cooler Master after how frustrated this one's made me. I didn't even know it was this making me frustrated. Come on, you little dinosaur. You're not shiny, right? No, you're regular. Oop. There are a few more spots of taller grass around here that I keep almost hitting the chikorita that's like sleeping. I would love if we get a nice little turnout of people to talk to today like we did yesterday. That was nice. That was fun. I guess if I just stream long enough, people should show up eventually. That seems to be a solid method for accruing a crowd. Also helps that I seem to be in a time of streaming where not a lot of people are streaming. Again with the weird noise. Nope. I don't even know why I keep looking at other Pokemon besides Chikorita. I'm not looking for anything besides Chikorita, so it'd just be a waste of time to even go out of my way to see them. No, hold on a second. Is there enough space here? Hold on. Oh, you know what? This is a good spot because I have my back to a cliff. I don't know if things... There might be stuff that spawns up there, though, taking all the spawns. Let's see. How many Chikoritas spawn? 1, 2... It doesn't seem too bad. But I also can't really see them from here, so it is kind of a... not a great strategy. Maybe I should just try to stay above, because at this height the grass doesn't render in. And it makes it a little easier to see if there's one that's like a different color. Well, the grass does render in, but I guess from a top view it's a lot flatter. Nope. I hurt my shoulder because I dropped my big dumb case on it. I was trying to get inside to get the power supply. No. Nope, 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 nope. This might be another long day of fruitless shiny hunting. And if so, oh well. It averages out in the end. You just gotta be patient. No. How many Chikorita are spawning here at a time? So we got 5. There's probably 15, right? Isn't that usually the spawn limit? So 15 a pop per zone in. What's the average? Ooh. No, I thought for a second shiny one. It's 1 in 500-ish. Man, that thing is loud. One if, well, because that would be, what, 30 would be 450 appearing? And then 32 would be 400 and... Wait. 430, 460, 490. Okay, so 30... This should be about 34 looksy-loos to average to find a shiny per little cluster of spawn Chikorita. I don't think that's quite how the math really works, but... You know. Copium, as they say. Oh, well, Executor, you're taking all the spawns. Are they spawning? They're not spawning up here, right? Well, there are Pokemon spawning up here, but they're not Chikoritas. Okay, that's fine. Wow, they spawn all the way out here. Oof. Ow. That really does hurt. I have the... Yeah, okay. I've got everything right. It's just... I gotta get lucky. Come on, show me a brown leaf. Or a surprise. Ooh, Chikorita. Oh, there's one. And it's got a marking, and it's tiny. Hold on. Could our hunt be coming to an end so soon? That would be fun. Let's see, and it's probably late afternoon, if I had to guess. So, if it's a time of day marking, it could be the... Nope. Could be the lunchtime one. No, don't do that. Just don't be uncommon. And statistically, it's unlikely it would be either of the other two that I already have, but there's always the chance. Get out of here. Alright, come on, show me something lucky. Oh. That's disappointing. That's what, 3? 3 out of 3 have been uncommon marks? That's... I'm not a fan of that. Ooh, I hope that wasn't just a shiny that was on screen and despawned immediately. At least it didn't take that long this time to find one shiny. We're halfway through the sandwich. Yeah, I can maybe get one more shot. I mean, I've had cases where I get like, I think 5 shinies from one sandwich. I don't even think it was an event outbreak or anything. It was just a regular outbreak and I got crazy lucky. Oh, hello everyone, welcome back. How goes things? How's everyone's day been? I have better internet today. I think. I finally set up that cable, so this should be fine. I shouldn't have sudden drops. Well, I can't say I've had no luck with Chikorita. I've definitely had luck, it's just not the luck I need. I just found another shiny, and it had another uncommon mark, which I already have. I need something new. Why? Because I'm a weirdo. But I'm trying not to have repeat marks. I think if I don't get one on the stream tonight, I might just try to do it offline on my own. Because we need to move on. I can only look at Chikorita so many times. It's a sea of green. I need something else in my vision. You're not Chikorita. A cooling fan as in a fan to cool you or to cool your computer? I assume you mean for you, right? Oh, for your computer. Yeah, I just spent about an hour figuring out something with my cooling fans. I was trying to figure out what makes that weird rattle noise every so often. Turns out my my power supply is just a piece of crap, to put it bluntly. Oh, wait. Why is your school? Wait. What's special this week? Why is there no school? It's not spring break yet, is it? Huh? No. Not this early. Maybe this early. I don't know. I haven't been in school for almost 20 years. Closer to 15, I guess, if you factor in college. Hmm. There's a kangaroo on it and they're not able to... Excuse... Oh, I guess that is a problem that happens sometimes. Yeah, I don't... From everything I've seen, I don't think kangaroos are to be messed with. They're unpleasant. For your laptop? Uh-oh. Hmm. And I assume the traditional just cleared out with a can of air, no good. Oh. Is that something in there, or is that just weird colored grass? That's weird colored grass. A shame it is. I saw a kangaroo up close one time at a zoo. And I can only describe them as freakishly more muscular than you would expect. They don't seem like they should be messed with. So, if you're telling me schools are closed, school is closed because they can't get a kangaroo out of it, I believe you. They seem like the perfect balance of strong and dumb that you really shouldn't try to piss them off. Yeah, Well, it's like in, I have a friend in Canada that sometimes, she tells me sometimes there's just moose on the loose. And like they tell you to keep a very wide berth because a moose will absolutely mess you up. I mean, sometimes I live in central-ish Florida and I lived in South Florida my early life. You do occasionally get a weird, you know, there's a gator in the loose, everyone watch out, or sometimes a bear. For some reason there's bears down here and I never understood how. No, not a lot of forest down here. There's basically, as far as forests go, I think like the Ocala forest. I don't know that there's any other big ones. You guys ever seen an alligator climb a fence? It's scary. I never knew they could do it until I saw one do it in person. They have no business being shaped the way they are to be able to climb a fence. To be fair, they don't climb the fence very fast. So you have time to not be near it. But I mean, they are big lizards, but they're so chunky and heavy, you'd think they wouldn't have the strength to climb up a fence with their big body, but they can. They've got the muscles in the legs, apparently. How much time? I got 7 minutes. Ugh. Yeah, it's weird that there are bears in Florida. That doesn't seem like a matching habitat, right? Oh yeah, there are cougar. Well, there's panthers. I don't think I've ever seen a cougar in Florida, but I'd believe it. Actually, a big one to watch out for in Florida is snakes. We got some big old snakes. And it's not even, most of them aren't even natural to Florida. It's people got a pet snake and just let it go loose, and it thrived in the environment. Usually types of pythons and stuff like that. Little Timmy doesn't want to care for his ball python anymore, so he lets it out into the Everglades. And now it's killing everything that lives there. Little Timmy should have just gotten a hamster. It is weird to think about having like big cats in Florida because a lot of Florida is wet, and cats, no matter the size, generally don't like water. Oh, I love iguanas. There used to be in my elementary school. There used to be a couple wild ones that would kind of just like hang out with us. Ooh, a fun one. Oh, that I hope that wasn't a shiny. A fun one is sometimes we get these big like sandhill cranes. They're more north. I don't think there's a lot of them in the south end of Florida. But they're these really tall birds that just like walk. Like, I can only describe it as like a Looney Tunes-esque walk, like a very slow, like lurching forward and back motion. And they'll just like start crossing the street, and everyone stops to let them cross. And sometimes they have their little chicks with them, and I say little chicks, but the chicks are like 2 feet tall. Oh my god, a cassowary. That's a scary animal. Yeah, no. Pass. No thanks. Aren't cassowaries like one of the most dangerous things on land? Don't they kick down trees? That's a dinosaur. Like people can talk about alligators all they want, but a cassowary is just truly a dinosaur. Their feet are terrifying. Just not just how big they are, but the crazy claws they've got. Actually, a lot of the scariest stuff in Australia is kind of in the water. Like, you guys got jellyfish and octopus that are like just instant death machines, right? There's one thing I've wondered about, because people always talk about that there's some big giant bugs in Australia, but are they dangerous or are they just big and unpleasant? Like, there's giant spiders, I know that, but are they super venomous, dangerous spiders, or are they just like big spiders? I mean, it's still a spider at the end of the day, but a big tarantula is not as bad as a tiny black widow. Actually, don't you guys got like some freaky centipedes? Oh, that's brutal. I know, okay, there's the jellyfish it's the box jellyfish, right? What's the octopus? It's like a blue ring? Is that what it's called? A blue ring octopus? Is that the super dangerous one? And they're super small too, right? It's like hard to see them. They're like they fit in the palm of your hand if you're ever insane and try to touch them. Like, those are the scariest... To me, those are the scariest animals. Things that are super deadly and super tiny. Because you might not notice them. Same with the box jellyfish. They're tiny, too. I wonder... Are there crazy person recipes for those types of, like, super venomous animals like there's with, like, fugu? Like, is there a freaky, like, blue ring octopus thing you can cook for crazy people? It wouldn't surprise me. Whoop. I mean, that's the thing. Most animals only attack when they feel threatened, but it's kind of hard to gauge sometimes if you think an animal feels threatened. It's difficult to know the thoughts of an animal. So when a school is closed due to something like a kangaroo, do they have specific messages like school closed due to kangaroo, or do they just settle for a school closed due to dangerous animal on the premises? Nope, I didn't realize the sandwich was done. Let's go see if I got anything size-wise. Okay, that's what I figured, because it might get too specific if they have to start specifying what dangerous animal is out there. When I lived in Miami, I remember a thing that would happen moderately frequently is they'd have to close the beach because there was either a jellyfish infestation in the water or they just died and were all on the shore. And then if you're on the west coast of Florida, a common one is the... What was it called? It's that red algae, red bacteria stuff. That's like once a year. Oh, and sometimes on the east coast you get hammerhead shark migrations. Which is cool, but you don't want to be near them. Sometimes I almost miss living in and around Miami. Then I remember it's Miami, and I don't feel that way anymore. So, I assume everyone's not just sitting watching me glued to the screen. What you guys playing right now? What you doing? Oh, Splatoon. Are things going better today? Is it raining? No. Oh, is it sunset? Oh! Sudoku, huh? I haven't played Sudoku in quite a while. I like Sudoku as an airplane time passer. Isn't there... What, is it Clubhouse? No. There's some game on the Switch that has like a bunch of games, and I think Sudoku's one of them, right? Is it Clubhouse, or is it one of those other ones? I think it's... it might be Clubhouse, because there's like... I think there's like 50 games, or 30 games, or something like that. Sunset makes it a little difficult to spot them because they kind of all change to colors that look like that. Ooh, what's that stutter? I like Sudoku, but once it starts getting into the, like, there's 5 or 6 numbers missing from the, each box, it starts becoming too difficult for me. Oh, I know what Mahjong is. Isn't that... Is Mahjong the one that has a lot of rules? I think I played it one time. But my favorite thing about Mahjong is whenever you see someone playing the Yakuza games... and they have to play Mahjong and they freak out because it's so confusing to them. That's all I think about when I think of Mahjong. I should try to sit down and learn Mahjong. I would think it would be cool to know how to play Mahjong and how to play Hanafuda. Those look like really fun. Kind of not too involved, just gotta know the rules kind of games. Is your mom just like really good at Mahjong? Is that why you can't win? You have a super competitive mom? It's like me when I play against my dad in backgammon. He tries to teach me. I remember him teaching me how to play it, and he just did not hold back. It was very frustrating the first few games trying to learn how to play. Hmm. Wait, I made the sandwich, right? I didn't zone out? No, I did. Okay. I wonder if the only reason I really want to try to learn Hanafuda is because of Summer Wars. Because I love that movie. And it's a big part of that movie. But it looks fun. What's the thing you gotta say whenever you do the move? Koi koi? Is that it? Ah. Oh, you got him. So you evolved that thing pretty quickly. The question is, did you give it a good nickname? You should be able to. You should be able to change the name once. If I remember how it works. It's as long as it's not an event Pokemon and it's traded, you can change the name one time, I believe. Unless maybe they didn't do that with this game. I know they did it with Legends Arceus. I think? No, I think it was with this game too. Try it. Go into the menu and try. I know they did add that feature, I just don't remember which games have it. Because I remember a lot of people were very happy. Because sometimes you'll get Wonder traded something cool, something really cool, but they gave it a really dumb name on purpose. I remember that the advent of that feature really struck a chord with people. I think it's only once though, so you gotta be really sure with whatever name you come up with. Oh yeah, can you change it multiple times? If you can, that's news to me. Maybe save before trying that, just in case. Ooh, I hope that wasn't a shiny over there. There's always that brief moment of panic when you are leaving a group and you think right on the peripheral vision it might have been a shiny. I hope it wasn't. Oh, you know what? While we're talking about Chikorita, so Chikorita's second stage, Bayleaf. Am I alone in not having known that a Bayleaf was a thing? Like, I knew about Bayleaf the Pokemon first before I knew what a Bayleaf was. Anyone else, or am I alone on that one? It's just something I was thinking about today. Oh, good, a bot. Let's get rid of that. Go away. Okay, I wasn't. Okay. It's just because I don't even... I don't know. What do you use a Bayleaf in? Now that I think about it. Like, I know of the plant now, obviously, but I don't know anything that you cook with a Bayleaf in it. How's that time? Oh, we're almost at the halfway for this sandwich, and no shinies that I've seen. I wonder, I mean, there's got to be some other Pokemon whose name is like some kind of pun or reference that I'm still just not clear of. It's over 1,000 of the things at this point. It's an herb used in cook. Yeah, that's all I know about it too. I know you use it in cooking, and I've seen it used as like a decorative thing. Yeah, sometimes I do the picnic strategy, but I find it faster just to like walk away and go back in with how long sometimes the game really lags when you're trying to do the picnic. I find it just faster just to do a quick perusal and then walk away and come back. But I have found there are sometimes a good spot where like you're kind of wedged in a corner and nothing spawns behind you, so you can do the picnic thing. Actually, come to think of it, that might be a solid spot. Let's see. If I go here, that should be far enough that stuff shouldn't spawn up there. Let's see, can I do a picnic here? Oh, hold on, this might be a good spot. Because now it should just spawn stuff around me, and I think that cliff is too tall Let's see. Chikorita, 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 it's a Viper. Chikorita, Chikorita. Okay, this might work. It is a little hard to see, though, because of all the tall plants. Yeah, the tall plants kind of impede the view. Oh, plus there are guys spawning down the slope. Yeah, I think I'm just going to walk around for this one. It's funny, I actually started off the stream finding a shiny pretty early. But it was before anyone even showed up. I mean, it was like right before anyone showed up. It was funny. Yeah, the only times I've ever seen a bay leaf cooked, or used in cooking, I feel like it was just thrown in whole. No, you're not the bad luck. It's just, it's, you know, I've been shiny hunting so long that it has to average out statistically, so all the times I've ever gotten super lucky, I have to have times where I get super unlucky. That's just how it works. Like in Brilliant Diamond, I found a Shaman in like 200 resets, but I found Arceus in, I think, 6,000, something like that. So that's just how it works. Hey, so why don't they let us do soft resets for shiny legendaries anymore? Why did they get rid of that? They added so many legendaries returning in Indigo Disc, and you can't reset for a single one of them. It's kind of stupid. Is it just, are legendaries just going to become event-only stuff now? Is that what we're doing? Or you have to play Pokemon Go? Yeah, the problem is this is an outbreak. I found ahead of time. I made an outbreak spawn, and then I KO'd 3/4 of the total, so it went down to that, like, there's not very many left message because that boosts the odds. If I KO any more, I risk just removing the outbreak altogether, and I lose the bonus. If I was just doing if I could do an isolated encounter where I can only encounter Chikoritas, I would absolutely do the KO method. But Chikorita doesn't have any spots in this DLC where you can use a grass encounter power and only find Chikorita. Anywhere you do, you'll find like Execute, Executor, Blossom. There's like Cottony can appear, I think. There's no good Chikorita only spots. I think you can do with, I think either Tepig or Totodile have a spot that you can do that. So I'll definitely do it with them. But alas, grass is common in this biome. Why are you not? My chat wasn't loading correctly. That was weird. On the bright side, at least Chikorita is so common that the outbreaks are easy to find. Yeah, in general, well, there might be a good spot for Scyther. Oh wait, right, there's the event going on now. Duh. Let me think. Out of all the biomes, actually, I would think out of all the biomes, I'd go for look for a Scyther outbreak in the polar biome, because there's not a lot of bug types that spawn there. Yeah, but if you're taking advantage, and these outbreaks have a boosted, I think, 0.5% chance of being shiny. So yeah, just KO, find an outbreak in a good spot, KO them until you get the third message saying there's not many left, and then walk around. Also, I did not put together... Okay, speaking of this event outbreak that's currently going on. So, each of the regions has a different thing going on. So this, Paldea has Smoliv, Finizen, and Charcadet. And then you have in Kitakami, you have Sawaddle, Applin, and is it Poliwag? Yeah. And then here you've got Lapras, Porygon, and Scyther. I did not make the connection that they specifically picked a red, blue, and green Pokemon for each area as a, like, anniversary celebration. They could have done a little bit more to drive that connection home, besides, like, one small sentence in a blurb somewhere. Ooh. I love Applin's whole evolutionary line looks so good shiny. I really like especially Diplin and Hydrapple. They look so good. They go from a sugar apple to a caramel apple. I remember there was a trick actually to find very easy Applin. I think it was Applin. Yeah. You could go to the Tag Tree Forests over in Paldea, and there was one spot you could stand in and use a dragon encounter sandwich, and you could just auto battle, and it would just go through Applin so quickly with how they spawn that you would find a shiny one really fast. Maybe I'll see if I can replicate it after this, because that was how I got my first batch of shiny Applins. Although right now, with the outbreak events, I would much recommend doing that instead. If you want a really fun thing to do, try to get a shiny Pokemon with a Misty Mark. Those are hard to get. I haven't had a caramel apple in so long. I can't even eat regular apples anymore. In my 30s, I've developed what's known as GERD. It's basically the next stage of acid reflux, so I can't really eat any kind of acidy fruit anymore. It sucks, because I love oranges and lemons and limes and apples. I miss it. I miss my wife, Tails. I think before they finish... Oh, lemon with salt. You're making me sad. I've never had a lemon with sugar. I feel like that's too far in that direction. But, what was I about to say? Oh, before they finish support for this game, they should have one final outbreak event that's just the Paldean starters. Like, you can find Sprigatito and Fuecoco and Quaxley, just outbreaks of them. Because, darn it, 2 out of 3 of them don't even have great shinies. They should let you get them easily. Actually, Quaxley's shiny is okay. It's not bad. But it doesn't stand out as much as it should. Starter shiny should always be really good. How much time? 5 minutes. Oh, wait. That's not a shiny, is it? No, it's not. What's your WTH in response to when the thing I was talking about with GERD? Yeah, it'll be good to take a break from this and see if I can remember how to do the Applin trick. I haven't done it in a long time, though. But I think I still remember the spot. They might have patched it, because I think I did it I think I did it before the Teal Mask came out, so it was a while ago. Kinda wish they'd put out one more DLC for this game. Just something to hold us over until ZA comes out. But I get it. They have focused on the development of that game. Although who knows with that company, because sometimes they work on like 2 or 3 games at a time. I can only assume they're also already working on Generation 10. Oh my god, Generation 10. 10 generations of Pokemon. That's a lot. It's when I think of stuff like that, it's like I have to wonder, will Pokemon as a franchise outlive me? Oh, I thought the game froze. That was bad. I mean, there's Disney stuff that's outlived other people, right? So I could see Nintendo having their properties outlast other people. It's gonna be a little weird though when all the Nintendo properties have outlived the people that made them. That's already happened with a few games. I don't know if adding DLC makes the game lag or if it's just poor optimization. Yeah. I'm hopeful but not expecting that there won't be lag in ZA. The trailer looked... Okay, to be fair, all the stuff in the trailer looked pretty smooth. There wasn't any hitches. And I do remember the first time we saw some stuff for this game, there was some lag. Legends ran pretty well, but there were definitely moments when the game would kind of chug a little bit. But I remember, like, what was the thing in this game when they first revealed it? There was, like, the thing with the windmills. You could see how low the frame rate was right off the bat. There wasn't really anything like that in the Legends ZA trailer. Although there's definitely some very flat textures on some of the buildings. There's like weird drawn-on windows that are just completely flat. It's weird. But if that makes the game run well, I'm fine with it. See, the thing is, here's a worry I have for ZA. I'm confident it'll come out. There'll be a Switch version and a Switch 2 version. It's going to be a simultaneous release. Yeah, Pokemon might be around in the year 2150. that's a scary thought, but it's entirely possible. But here, my worry with ZA, yeah, there's games on the Switch that run better than Scarlet and Violet. It's literally just up to the developers optimizing the game. But my worry is that ZA is probably going to be a simultaneous release, and they're not going to try to really... Oh, buzzer beater, Chikorita. They're not going to try to get the game to run extremely well on the original Switch. They're going to focus too much on the Switch 2. That's one of my worries. Because that was kind of the case with Breath of the Wild. It ran much better on the Switch than it did with the Wii U. It ran fine on the Wii U, but it definitely runs a lot smoother on the Switch. Oh, come on. Stop Giga Draining. I need to catch you. Can I get an accuracy? I even have a lens on this guy, so the accuracy's higher. Well, there goes any hopes of that. Alright, we're just gonna chuck nest balls and wait for it to wear off. Yeah, that's not a bad idea to wait. Uh-oh. To wait after ZA releases. But the problem is, if they even bother fixing it, like if it runs poorly, it'll take months before they do anything like that, probably. It's... Uh-oh. This might hurt. Oh, fine. Hey, can Safeguard wear off? That would be nice. This thing's not even going to be worth... Okay, we got it. It's not even be worth it, probably. But maybe it will. Maybe I was lucky and my buzzer beater here is something I finally can use. What you got? Please not uncommon. Don't be 4 uncommons in a row. Oh my god. That's very unlucky. And statistically unlikely. Alright, well let me see if I can remember how to do the Applin trick. It was here. Ooh. Yeah, it's the uncommon mark is almost a curse at times. Okay, so I remember the first thing, you need to have a big Pokemon that moves quickly. So I think I used Miraidon on mine. You can use... I think the recommendations are like Miraidon, Koraidon, or Dragonite. You get him, or them. Let's go into the forest. Oh, speaking of... Speaking of poor performance, this forest might be the king of it. This place has some of the worst performance in the whole game. Let me look away from it so the game runs a little smoother. Alright, let me think. A dragon encounter, so you need a cucumber, a pickle, and 3 avocados, is that right? Where's the avocado? Avocado? Did I lose my what? Oh, there it is. And then 2 of these. I'm waiting. I am probably gonna get ZA day 1, but like I said before or yesterday, I'm gonna wait to see maybe they put out a special edition Switch 2. Like I'm gonna wait both for the Switch 2 and for that game until the last minute to see if they put any kind of special version out. Because if it's the same price, I would rather just get a fancier looking Switch 2. What was the first... For the Switch, the first special edition was the Mario one, right? The Odyssey, when that came out? And that was... Because the Switch came out in summer, and Mario Odyssey came out in, like, fall of that year, I think? So that's almost the same time frame as what's going on with the Switch 2 and ZA. They might do it again. Is that the right sandwich? Yeah, okay, that's the right sandwich. So you make an encounter power sandwich, or dragon encounter power sandwich. You run into the forest and watch your frame rate take a nosedive. You gotta go to the edge of the base. Because nothing spawns when you're here. I think it's this tree you do it. So you go from here, you walk forward until you're back out into the forest, or the thicket. There. Okay, so you see that applin that's hanging off the tree? You go with your guy and have him attack it. And you have him... Yeah, see? So that's... I did it right, because now the applin falls from the tree. And then he's going to hang out there. And another applin spawns and falls, and he knocks it out. And basically, Miraidon will keep doing that. And when Miraidon stops doing that, you have to check, oh, maybe a green one spawned. Yeah, see, look, another one... Okay, so this still works. Then you just sit here, basically. I've done doing this, I've gotten like 3 or 4 applins in a sandwich, just because it's so fast. Oh man, New Horizon. I miss having stuff to do in that game. That was such a good... Ugh. Honestly, I don't think there's an Animal Crossing game I don't think was good. I mean, there's the kind of iffy spin-offs, like the Happy Home Academy stuff. But the main stuff, like, it was what? Animal Crossing and Animal Forest on the GameCube and technically Nintendo 64. What was the one after? Was it Wild World on the DS, I think? Yeah, Wild World on the DS. Then City Folk on the Wii? That sounds right. Or was that GameCube? No, it was Wii. And then New Leaf on the 3DS, and then New Horizons, right. I mean, as far as time goes, we kind of feel due for a new Animal Crossing. I kind of wish they'd let us import our furniture and stuff to the next game, because I had such a big collection of things, but I guess that's part of the fun of Animal Crossing, is just building up your stuff again. Oh, yep, oh wait, is it that cave in the middle of Kitakami, the wellspring place? I've fallen out of that place so many times. There seems to be some questionable geometry in there. Yeah, you can do this basically with any... It has to be a tall Pokemon, because for some reason it registers the hits, or the detection better. I've seen people do this with either of the 2 mascots for this game, or Dragonite. I think I've seen Garchomp also work. But it needs to be something that's tall and moves relatively quick. But yeah, this is, hey, if you want to idle shiny hunt, this is one of the ones you can do. This is, just have this going, put your Switch on the side, just listen out for when your guy stops smacking things, and then take a look. And sometimes they do stop attacking just because the detection stops working, you gotta set them on it again, but more often than not, when they've stopped attacking... Yeah, I would bet any of the trio from the Generation 3 games would work. They're all very large. In fact, I bet most legendaries would work. Yeah, the only... Oh. What happened? Nothing spawned? Oh. The only thing you have to keep in mind is you have to basically put your back to that fence, because that when you're in that fence, it treats you as in you're in the base instead of the forest. And slowly walk forward until you can see the guy on the tree. If you go too far forward, you're going to start spawning things out in that area, and it impacts how these spawn on the tree. That's the only difficult part to this, is finding the, like, right distance for it. But yeah, when they announced the teal mask, and there was all the rumors of an Applin evolution, and then there were rumors of an Applin evolution, I went here and I caught a few extra Applin shinies to prep for it. Because Diplin, shiny Diplin looks oh so good. Tuh. If anything, it's harder to find the apples you need to evolve the Applin than it is to find the Applin themselves. Because I think you can find them in this forest randomly, like maybe 1 or 2 per day. And you can also now find them in the apple fields. I think you can find them a lot more frequently in the apple fields in Kitakami. It's just so funny. It's just an automated apple harvester. Yep, there he goes. I want to get a better view, but I'm afraid I'll mess up the... This is also a good way to get, if you need materials, to use the item printer in the club room. This is not a bad way to just quickly get some of that. Although my preference for that is to just go after Chanseys, because they give their materials are high value, and they give a bunch. Yep. I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet. Well, with how my luck's been going, though, it wouldn't surprise me if I get through this whole sandwich and we don't even see a shiny Applin. I guess I can punch in a little bit closer, because now you can see the Applin hanging on the tree. There it goes! Did you guys play new Pokemon Snap? You can encounter an Applin there and knock it out of the apple, and it's so weird to see Applin outside of the apple. It's like seeing... It's like if you could see Diglett's feet. It's something we shouldn't ever be able to see. It is. It's a worm. The joke there is that it's a worm in an apple, except it's a worm like a dragon worm with a WYRM. That could be a fun game to kind of just do on a stream, is just revisit, honestly, either of the Pokemon Snaps. They're both pretty fun. Yeah, I remember a lot of people were really hopeful that when Hydrapple was kind of teased or leaked, that it was going to be a bug dragon. Because for some reason I don't know how we haven't gotten that combo yet. But it seems like it would be such a cool idea. It's honestly, Flygon should have been a bug dragon. Because it's literally a... Is it an antlion? Is that what it is? I forget what exactly Flygon is. But it's definitely a bug. Well, hey, maybe if that hopeful rumor is true about Flygon getting a Mega, maybe it'll finally be a bug dragon. That could be fun. Let's see, am I in the right spot? There's nothing else spawning. Seems like, yeah, this seems to be correct. Yeah, because 2 or 3 applins spawning at a time, it looks like. But what? If they did make a new from scratch bug dragon, what kind of? I mean, the obvious answer would be a dragonfly, right? But we already have the Yanma line. Ow. Wow, still no. I just got bad mojo recently, it seems, with shinies. Although I did get the... You know what? No, that's not true, because I got the one... That Ghastly from my birthday shiny hunt. I got that one pretty quick, so... That's not true. It's just... It's averaging out. How much time has it been on the sandwich? If you check the timer, it's gonna interfere. Go back. Get the apples. You okay, bud? Can you get the apple? Come on, you can do it. No. I've confused him. Let's try that again. Go get him. Uh-oh. I've broken Miraidon's brain. Get him. There he goes. I hope they start revealing some of the... I mean, they have to add some new stuff to ZA, right? Like the way they did with Legends Arceus, like regional forms, evolution regional forms, or not, they're not regional forms, they're just regional evolutions. They should have to start showing something. There's no way that game launches with nothing new in it besides maybe stuff for the starters, and they can't just coast off the return of Megas. There has to be some other new stuff. Although, speaking of Megas, the Legends games don't have abilities. And a lot of Megas kind of rely on their ability to be really, really good. So, like Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan is so good because of its ability. Or like Mega Metagross is such a monster because it has Tough Claws. I mean, they're still strong without him, but maybe they'll adjust the stats to kind of compensate for it. It's still so funny to me That they didn't have any abilities in Legends Arceus except Regigigas still had slow start. That was so mean of them. There was finally the opportunity to get rid of that ability and make Regigigas as good as other legendaries, and they didn't. Well, so far we haven't lost internet connection, so it seems like my new strategy of running a 40-foot cable is working. Come on, show me a green apple. I don't even need it. I just want to kind of prove the point. What was that? What? Why the lag? What caused that lag? How many Applin am I taking down a second? Let's count. Well, the next one. Okay, so that's one. It's about one every 4 or 5 seconds. That's a lot of Applin. Oh, I hear a Gimmighoul. Where are you? Yoo-hoo! Gimme. Oh, there you are. Behind the post. Actually, that would be a cool thing. Like, oh. Why did you turn around? That's still an Applin. You can't reach it? If they should do a at the end of the support for this game, they should just do a roaming form Gimmighoul outbreak. So we can get a shiny version of it and not just have to import it from Go. Man, I'm just unlucky today. And yesterday. I promise this works. I've done it. I just don't know why these dozens of Applin and I haven't gotten one shiny to show up. Wait a minute. What's today's the 11th currently? Just checking release dates because we're finally getting games coming out again. I have to keep track of what's coming out when and why and how and where. Come on, Applin. This is just frustrating because I don't even need it. And I just want to show you can get a shiny Applin this way. Honestly, yeah, I would recommend just doing one of the outbreaks instead at this point. Because they have boosted shiny rates, and at least you can not be so tedious. Wow, crazy. Show me a sour apple. Oh, why'd you turn away? Why'd you lose interest? Did they stop spawning? What? Why'd they stop spawning? Was I too far forward? Did something spawn somewhere else? Yeah, it looks like something spawned somewhere else. Well, what a tremendous waste of time this has been. At least I showed you how it works, but I didn't show how well it works. What a shame. Well, tell you what, since this was a wash, as well as many other things, I'll show you one other cool trick after we're done here. And then I'll resume looking for chikorritas. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, it was a bad sandwich. I feel like I've been having a lot of bad sandwiches lately. 1 to no spawns. That's crazy. I have the shiny charm and everything. I should be getting at least 2 average. Oh, you're doing the Pecharunt thing. That's a fun little side. Well, I guess not a side story. It's a main story. I like the music. If you want a... I'm not going to spoil anything, because I do enjoy that. But keep Ogerpon on your team. And when you get to a specific battle, you'll know, and bring out Ogerpon. You'll get a bonus little interaction. I think you can also bring any of the Loyal 3 with you, and you'll also get another unique reaction, but... I'm not going to say what, where, how, or why. Just have them with you. Wow, not one shiny. Well, you know what? I guess if I have to have bad luck now, that's fine. It should average out to having better luck later. Ah. Oh, it's getting foggy. Can I kind of... It's a little hard to tell because some of them are spawning in the tree. It's like if there is a shiny one in the tree, I can't tell. That sandwich should be running out about in a few minutes, probably. What's weird is they don't even hang the correct way from the tree as an apple would. They're like upside down, and a little sideways. $5 minutes. Oh, okay, there's still some time. Maridon? Wait. No, I thought I saw. No. Wow, no, Bad RNG. Real bad. I do hope, now that you mentioned the Petron, I hope going forward that's how they release mythicals from now on, where it's an item that triggers an event in-game instead of just you getting it as a gift. I kind of miss that, because that was how it was in Generation 3 and 4, is you got an item that would let you go fight the thing, instead of just, well, here it is in a box. Congratulations, you put in a code, or you went to a place and got it. Actually, Victini was like that. Victini was like, if you played in the first month of the game was out, you could connect online, I think, and get it. But the other 3 mythicals from Gen 5 weren't like that. I don't think... No, none of the ones in Gen 6 or 7 were like that either. But there were... Some of them had interactions where you could bring them to a place in the game after getting them, and there would be like a little cutscene. But... yeah. Oh, I saw a green leaf falling. I thought it was an applin. Well, yeah, if it is a shiny applin, it wouldn't fall from the tree, because it wouldn't be triggering a battle. Wowie zowie, this... I don't think I've ever had such a wait. Nothing's falling. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. It just took a second to spawn. Where are you going, bud? Is there another one in there? Hold on. There is another one in... No, it's the red one. Yep, there's still just red ones in the tree. Wow, that's bad. Yep, they're just red ones. How very disappointing. What if there's like one that spawned like on that perimeter and I just didn't see it? One minute left. Wait, now get him. See, a minute left, huh? Okay, well I can just follow that here and I'll know when it's done. God, I must have gone through hundreds of them and not a single shiny. Well, I guess I'd rather save my shiny luck on Chikorita than use on an Applin. If I have a limited amount. Actually, once the sandwich runs out, they should stop spawning altogether, I think. Maybe not? Yep, okay. Sandwich is done. No, don't attack that Kamala. Yeah, see, now there's all these guys spawning around, because when the sandwich wears off, they're allowed to spawn in. Alright, so that was a waste, but at least I showed how it works. There is one cool thing, though. Oh, actually, you might be in the right spot for it. Or maybe you are. I know it also works kind of over here. I think this is actually the best spot. Let's see. I haven't done... This is another thing I haven't done in a while. But there's a kind of hidden, unintended mark you can get on a Pokemon. Because of just how they rendered the areas. Let's see. Oh, wow, there's a Swaddle spawn right here. Let's see, is it over there? Or is it over there? I think it's here. Well, there's a couple spots, but I think this is the one I generally go for. No, wait, maybe this isn't the right area. Let's see, I'll tell you in a second if it is. This might be it. Okay. So if you fly around here where, like, now these weird clouds that are showing up, and you get a Pokemon to spawn, there's a good chance they'll have a Misty mark on them. Let's look if anyone has a marking. Oh, Pikachu. Let's see. Pikachu, do you have a marking on you? Because this is the only way to get this marking in this game. It was available more frequently in Sword and Shield, but it's kind of an oversight that it's even available. Let's see, did I do it right? Oh, another uncommon? I'm cursed with uncommons. Any of you other guys have a mark on you? Rockruff? You know what? I might not have flown high enough to trigger respawns. Man, that Hoot Hoot walking in the background. It's always weird to see Hoot Hoot just walking around. Let's see. Are you what I'm looking for? There it is. Yeah, the Misty mark. So there's I think 8 spots or maybe 10 in Kitakami, usually around the edge of the map, where you fly it. It's like almost out of bounds, okay, a little faster than that, please. Where like you're basically colliding with the edge of the map, and these clouds are spawning around you. And when that's happening, any Pokemon that spawns can spawn with the Misty Mark because it thinks you're in foggy weather. So at least I was able to demonstrate something. And whenever there was an outbreak event going on, I tried, and it was like a Kitakami one, I tried to get them to spawn. This is my favorite spot because it's the easiest one to do it in. But there's a few others, like there's like one to the south, I think, in near where the Apple store is. Also, sometimes you gotta fly really high to despawn anything. Okay. Now you go back down, and all the little guys down there have a chance to have the marking. No, don't. It's still equal odds, but it's treated as a weather mark, so it's a little more common than some others. Ugh. Alright, and that was my TED Talk. I'm gonna go back to hunting Chikorritas now. I'm still connected, right? We're almost 2 hours and I haven't lost connection. It's almost a new record. Yeah, I guess the Wi-Fi adapter I have just sucks. I don't know how long I'll stream tonight. I'm a little tired, but I'll try to go for at least another hour. Bam. Oh, is it sunset? Come on, sunset. Actually, I would really like if it could start raining here. That would be great. Because weather marks have a higher odds. Just something to take the place of uncommon. Well, this might just be a spot that doesn't have rain. No, I think the whole coastal biome has equal odds for rain. Excuse me. At least now there's games coming out that I'm interested in playing. I'll have some other stuff. I'll have new stuff to play, not just keep digging up old Nintendo things to play. It'll be nice to do a stream of something that's actually new, so everyone can experience it together. Actually, you know what I kind of want to come out soon? I have to check when it comes out. The that next Dark Pictures game, was it Directive 8020? Something like that? That game looks like it's going to be cheesy fun. Come on, I went a whole sandwich without finding a single green apple. You gotta pay me back now. Show me the brown chikorita. Again with a weird noise. Ooh, I am tired. Yeah, this one I might have to just do off screen if I'm having such terrible luck. And we'll just have to... Next stream I'll do a different starter just so we don't have to stare at this 3 streams in a row. It's soul crushing. Because it's going to be what? Like 5-ish hours now of trying to find one with the mark I want? Or rather one that has a mark that I don't... I don't really want a specific mark, I just want a mark that I don't have. Oh, Executor. Green, 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 green. I'm gonna start doing the streamer thing where I lose my mind and I'm just saying the colors of the things I'm seeing. Which one? It was one of the Japanese VTubers. Oh, Rain? Please, Chikorita spawn. Okay, well that confirms that Rain can appear here. Which, I think it's one of the Japanese VTubers, but she was looking for a deerling. And she kept going yellow, 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 not pink, and then she finally found the pink one. I remember that clip was very amusing. Come on, Chikorita. Now's the time to spawn. Spawn and have a rainy mark. Although, who knows, this might be like a 2-second long... Sometimes the rain lasts like a minute, maybe, if you're lucky. Hmm? Come on. They can't spawn up on that cliff, right? Nope, rain's gone. Womp womp. So much for that. I mean, this really is kind of crazy. I don't think I've had bad luck this bad shiny hunting with sandwiches in this game ever. It's such an easy thing and it's just not working. Where is the brown leaf chikorritas? Did I check the last one before I reset if it was tiny? I think I did. I hope I did. How are we doing on time? It's almost been 10 minutes already. I guess everyone in chat is kind of tucking in for the night. It seems like it's slowed down. Yeah, this might be a shorter one. My shoulder still hurts. Yeah. My shoulder still hurts from hitting it, and I am tired, so. I mean, we went the whole sandwich without finding a single shiny Applin. I should find at least one shiny Chikorita in this batch. Or, I don't know. I'm just on a dry streak, I guess. Oh. This is like a trigger word at this point. I said Chikorita and it woke you up. You better be careful. You're gonna start hearing it in your dreams and your nightmares. I think that's a good sign that I should stop after this stream. Maybe move on to something else. I'll just find Chikorita on my own time. It's gonna turn into... It's gonna be like saying Beetlejuice. Oh, I'm definitely tired because I'm not even. I'm like just silently running around now at this point. I have to remember. Speak, entertain, discuss. But I am. I think when this sandwich is done, so am I. I'll find. I will. I'm sure I will find it. It's just I ain't got the energy. Now, what are the odds that I'm busting my butt trying to find this trio of shinies to prep for Legend ZA, and they're gonna have like an outbreak event before the game comes out that has them with like boosted odds? That would be so sad. Oh. I did do the right sandwich. Nope. Nope. No brown leaves. Yeah, right. If one of the ones you run into that you can't see, and all of a sudden, surprise, shiny. If only. I have had that happen. When did that happen? Oh, that happened when I was. It was the holiday outbreaks, I think. It was. Who was in that group? It was like Flabebe and Milcery and something else. And I was going after Milcery with marks, and I bumped into a Trapinch, a shiny Trapinch that I didn't see, and then I caught it and it had a rare mark, and I was kind of just like dumbfounded because didn't even have a sandwich active that was boosting those odds. I had a fairy one going. That would have been one of the rarest Pokemon I've just stumbled across. See, but then again, it's stuff like that, I guess, that kind of... That's why the odds here are balancing out. Even though I know that's not quite how statistics works, I've had it explained so many times to me. Ooh, I just had like a second wind of energy. I feel... I'm alert again. I'm awake. Come on, you stinking garbanzo bean thing. No, I shouldn't be mean. Chikorita's a cute little thing. I shouldn't get upset. This is truly a hell of my own making. I can't blame anything else. Me and my ridiculous picky rules. Maybe I should try to find a different spot. Because it is a little annoying to reset. It's not that bad, actually. It'd take more time just to find a new spot than it would be just to keep doing this one. Although I guess I could just settle for... If I just keep finding uncommon marks, maybe I just settle for any mark at that point. No, that's not... I would regret that afterwards. No, no, no. You shouldn't settle for less, as they say. Even though that less is entirely arbitrary and just my own choice. There's some more people joining in chat. Hello, everyone. Wow, I just channeled Markiplier there. Like old Markiplier. Hello, everyone. Gosh, that's a scary thought. Some of you might not be old enough to have experienced old Markiplier. That's scary. Back in his days of, like, pre-FNAF, like SCP and Gmod and stuff. It doesn't feel genuine to change the clock to my birthday and try to get one that way. I mean, yeah, that would be an easy mark. But it doesn't feel genuine. I like to get one a year with my birthday, with the Destiny mark on it. I got Ghastly this year. Ghastly this year, Beldam last year. I wish it would rain again. Whenever there's a weather going on, it boosts the odds. What weather can be in this DLC? I know it can snow and snowstorm in the ice region, but I think it's just rain everywhere else. Like, I don't think... Oh, it can thunderstorm. Yeah, it can thunderstorm. What do we mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Also, hello again. Well, what do you mean, what do I mean? Oh, yeah, the Destiny mark is a... When you play the game on your birthday, assuming you registered it correctly when you, like, made the game, started your file. Okay, that's a good one. Do it. But if you play the game when it's your birthday, as far as you put in the game itself, like, I forget where you even put it, but when you play on that day, all Pokemon in the world have a higher chance of having a Destiny mark, which is a little pink heart to symbolize that it's your birthday. It's a pretty significant chance too. I think it's... Is it like 1 in 20 or 1 in 25? And then you can boost that more with the Mark Charm and the Sandwich Powers? Yeah, that was the first stream I did on Twitch last week. Actually, almost exactly a week. I thought it should still be there, but yeah, I went for a Ghastly because Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, so I went for a shiny Ghastly with the Destiny mark. And it is tempting, considering I've gotten 4 shiny Chikorritas with uncommon marks at this point. But, no, I don't want to do that. And hey, look, my internet's working better today. That cable thing really changed it. We're looking at time. Oh, wow, it's almost Yeah. I think it's that my internet was strong, but it wasn't stable. Like, it was cutting out too much. Yeah, I feel like people are looking for anything to pass the time waiting for Legends to come out. It's just... when you crave Pokemon, but there's no Pokemon to be had. That's kind of one of the reasons I've like relapsed back into playing Digimon stuff, because there's plenty of that. And Digimon is like Pokemon adjacent. I guess I could do Pal World. I never really got into Pal World though. The concept of Pokemon but with guns never really... I don't see any appeal to that. The guns aren't gonna make the game more interesting to me. That just makes it... it's not Pokemon with guns at that point. It's like Ark but with Pokemon. I'm sure it's fun, but I don't think it's my type of game. Or Rust, I guess, would be a closer. It's Rust with Pokemon in it. But people do swear. I wonder if you could you play that game without ever actually making a weapon for yourself? Like any weapon at all, not just a gun. Like could you do it without having a sword or whatever there is in that game? That would be kind of an interesting challenge. Pokemon with guns, but without the guns. Oh, maybe... I wonder how hard it is to do that, oh, what's the Minecraft mod called? Pixelmon? Is that what it is? I wonder how hard that is to set up. I haven't played Minecraft in a very long while. Pixelmon looks like it could be fun. I'd probably need a little help though, because I don't know the first thing about setting up custom Minecraft server stuff. But there's probably good guides out there for it, so I probably don't need to worry. Although technically they're not pixels, they're voxels. Huh. Oh, game? Okay. I think the game is also getting tired of this. It's wow, another sandwich and not a single shiny. That's brutal. Hopefully it just means that it's just building into like one big burst of luck, and I'll have like... oh, I hope that wasn't a shiny right there. I'll have like 10 shiny Chikoritas on screen at once. What's the Breaking Bad line? We're done when I say we're done. Sorry, game. We're done when I say we're done. Although, I have kind of burned out a Switch playing too much before. My original model Switch kind of started just... the fans started failing on it because I played it too much. I still have that thing somewhere. I should look if I can open it and maybe repair those fans. But it was starting to overheat real bad. Also, those Joy-Cons were drifting real bad. I think Animal Crossing is what ruined my Joy-Cons on that, because you smash the joysticks so much to like move around in that game. Yeah, it's my Switch started sounding like a jet engine taking off, and it would start getting really hot. They don't build hardware like they used to. I remember my GameCube, the amount of abuse that thing went through. The controllers were... I mean, my God, I had a controller that my little cousin chewed to pieces almost, and it still worked beautifully. The joystick was practically gone, but it still worked. You didn't have to worry about drift or failing components or anything like that. Oh yeah, the transferring stuff, that's... It's so dumb. I get it. Pokemon, they're like, oh, well, we don't want people duplicating guys or anything, but come on, guys. Modern ages. You gotta accept that that's just how it is. We should be able to back up any save file to, like, the Switch Online cloud. The fact that you can't do it with Pokemon or Animal Crossing is so dumb. Because they obsess over stuff like that, and then there are people who are just, like, flat out cheating and generating Pokemon, and I can't do a Wonder Trade session without encountering, like, half a dozen fake-made Pokemon. So a lot of good they're doing by preventing us from backing up our save. A minute left. I know I've seen kits on... Where did I see it? It wasn't Amazon. I think it might have been Newegg. There are kits that have, like, a full set of, like, replacement screws and tools for opening up a Switch. I have seen those before. There's, like, a whole... They make actual, like, repair and cleaning kits. I think it was Newegg. So yeah, if you strip the screws or destroyed them, it's hard to find the replacements, but they're out there. It's just... you gotta find them. I was actually considering... if I ever go back and fix that old Switch I have, I was considering modding it with, like, they have better batteries and stuff you can install. And, like, just better components, and maybe getting a new set of, like... You can get different Joy-Con interiors that have the good joysticks. What are they called? The magnet ones? No. I forget what they're called, but... I was thinking of just going full-on replacement kit. Because it wouldn't hurt to have a backup. And the sandwich is done. Not a single shiny from that sandwich. That's 2 sandwiches in a row, not a single shiny. Wow. That's rough, buddy. Alright. One more. We do one more. I think I've got one more in me. Well, they say third time's the charm, right? And I do have good luck with the number 3. Although luck and statistics are 2 different things, but here's hoping. Oh, 4th time is pretty lucky? Well, don't say that. Then I'm gonna have to do this again. Actually, this would be the... 1, 2... What time is it? This would probably be the... This might be the 4th sandwich of the stream? No. 1, 2, 3. This might be the 5th sandwich of the stream. So that was the 4th time, technically. But only the 2nd time without any shinies. Did I just hear rain? No. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that checks out because we're a little over 2 hours. Come on, game. Throw me a bone here. That's a feather. How many... I don't remember how many sandwiches I did last stream because I kept having internet trouble. That stream got broken up into like 4 separate little pieces, I think. Plus I did take a break to like go catch some specific guys or go to home, so... Might have been about 5 sandwiches in that stream, too. If within 10 sandwiches... Oh, I hope that wasn't... It's always... There's one right at the like end that I'm always worried spawned and despawned and it was the shiny. Maybe we should mix this up. Maybe I'll do the picnic strategy just... Or maybe I do this. Like, just do... Go to the edge and then go around and go around. That might be enough. Like, if I go to the edge here and then double back and then... This might work. And I don't have to worry about going too fast and something despawning. Don't chase me. What is it? Morning? I guess it's morning. Okay. Yeah, this might be safer. It's a little slower to go through spawns, but at least this way I don't have to worry about missing something. Again, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed if I go back to post the VOD of this and I review the footage and there was shinies that I missed. Because it does happen. Come on. Last sandwich of the stream. Last chance to get Chikorita on stream. It's gotta happen. I'm putting that energy out into the universe, even though I don't really believe in that kind of thing. I just need to be more thorough. Hello, Grimer. You know, something it occurred to me after the stream yesterday is I mentioned that we saw, well, obviously Furfrou is going to be in Legends ZA, and we saw Patrat is in the trailer too. And I'm hopeful that the 3 monkeys are. But there's one other Pokemon that's kind of missing. It's you can't get an Alolan Rattata. Well, I guess you can trade for one in Let's Go. But there's no way to get an Alolan Rattata that you can catch in any of the games on the Switch. So we might go a whole console without any way to have gotten an Alolan Rattata. Or Rattata. I've never been sure to say, because I thought it was always like Ratatat Rat. Oop. Whoops. Be gone. Any spawns? No? Yes? So I think those are currently the unavailables. It's Furfrou and Patrat, which are confirmed to be returning. The three elemental monkey lines, and then a Alolan Rattata. And who knows how much longer Bank will be supported if you catch it on the 3DS game and try to send it up. Because they will just shut down that service eventually. I hope they at least wait to shut down Bank completely until they put those games somehow on the Switch or like modern tech. Because I don't know how they would do DS and 3DS games as far as like the Switch emulation goes. Maybe you can turn the Switch sideways, like long ways, and play them that way. Kind of weird. Although, wasn't there a rumor that the Switch 2 has a patent, like, tech that you can have it running, that it can connect wirelessly to its dock, so you can have it open and have it on the TV at the same time, so you can like do a dual screen kind of combo? Maybe you could do something with that. But Nintendo's, the way they strive for innovative game design stuff with like the DS or the Wii, it kind of does make it hard to future-proof, because you have to make sure that your future consoles can play those games somehow. Like, the games on the Wii that use a lot of motion controls are a little difficult. I mean, the Switch, the Joy-Cons can do motion aiming stuff, but I don't know if they can do the same level. What tier to do for slacking? Honestly, Fairy might not be a bad choice, because it does have, like, play rough and stuff like that, I think. It's pretty bulky, so I wouldn't worry about a defensive typing, but you could probably do something fun with, or maybe fighting. Man, I was just thinking, Slacking's ability, Truant. There's one other Pokemon that has that ability that's not related to Slacking. It's Durant can have it as a hidden ability. And now I'm remembering. Yeah, I don't think Slacking I think can have Ice Punch and Ice Fang, can't it? That could be something. But there was a trick, I think it was in I think you could do it in Gen... Actually, you could probably do it in most of the gens. 5, 6, and 7. You could have a Durant with Truant on it, and you could give it skill swap. Or no, Entrain. You give Entrain, and you could, like, just breeze through the battle facilities using that combo. You enter the fight, you give your Durant... You make your Durant Entrain the opponent, then you switch to another Pokemon, and then every turn that the opponent isn't slacking off, you just protect, and then you just keep building up buffs and steamroll the opponent's team. Oh man, I forgot. That was a fun strategy. It made... Because the battle facilities just flat out cheat at times, so when you can kind of cheat back, it's very satisfying. We're already at 10 minutes. I think Nintendo got into my game and turned off the shinies. Oh yeah, Moxie had some fun strategies you could do too, and like Mega Gyarados, you could absolutely ruin other teams in the battle facilities. Who else has Moxie? Crocodile does. What? Oh. I'm wasting precious time. Oh yeah, Salamence. Well, it's only 10 minutes. That's only a third of the time. There's still plenty of chances. But this could be another rotten apple, or in this case, a rotten chickpea. That Chikorita might need to be an off-screen hunt, and we'll just have to hope that Totodile and Tepig are kinder. If I'm being totally honest, I'm just happy that the stream worked, that I seem to have fully resolved my internet problems. Well, I mean, rotten apple was applicable. We definitely had bad luck getting an apple. Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. This is definitely my last sandwich. I don't remember a game having so much relevance for a sandwich since Team Fortress 2. That takes me back. Just Heavy needs his sandwich. And I've said it so many times this stream, it feels like it's starting to lose meaning. When it says make a sweet sandwich, am I making a sando with... Oh, do you mean with, is it for the blueberry stuff? The Blueberry Academy, tasks? I don't remember if you need to use an Urban Mystic. I think you just need to use sweet flavors. It's when your character does that, like, they bite the sandwich and they do the thing where, like, they grab their cheek or they make a face. I think it needs to be the sweet reaction. I don't remember. I think it's just like use a bunch of fruits that aren't sour fruits. We'll save first and try it, but like put like an apple and what would be a sweet condiment? Oh no, you don't have to make specifically the sweet sandwich as far as the listing goes. I would try to do like try a strawberry and whipped cream sandwich. Make one of those, or strawberry and jam. See if save first so you don't waste ingredients, but I think that might qualify. But no, it's either you have to do it the way I'm thinking, or it has to be with one like sweet herba mystica. But I think it works the way I'm thinking. I think that's how I did it. There's one challenge for blueberry stuff where you have to make one using it like actually herba mystica, but I don't think it's that one. Or you make like a 4-star sandwich or something. Ugh. Now I'm thinking a strawberry and whipped cream sandwich. That would be kind of a weird. Why don't you just have a cake at that point? Why are we even allowed to put whipped cream on a sandwich? That seems like a food crime. Oh, did it work? Oh, but see, you're craving it, but only because you're sleep deprived, and anything even remotely tasty sounds delicious right now. If it was 3 p.m. in the afternoon and someone said you want a strawberry whipped cream sandwich, you'd probably go, no. See, like right now, with how tired I am, I could go for a little piece of tiramisu. That would be delicious. Although it would have to be tiramisu without coffee, or then I'd never fall asleep. But if they said I have a hot runny bean and cheese... A bean and cheese sandwich? You know, that might not be bad. It's like... It's like Sloppy Joe adjacent. I would try that. Oh yeah, I guess it's just a burrito, but with a worse delivery system. Yeah. I mean, yeah, a burrito right now would be fantastic. Although I would have to be careful with my GERD. I couldn't eat anything that gives anything that has a slight risk for heartburn is real bad for me, especially at night. I miss when food was fun. I basically the only thing safe for me to have late at night now is like dairy. It quells the monster within my stomach. Oh man, but now I do want a burrito. Ugh. What is it about a burrito that 3 o'clock in the morning it seems like such a good idea? Is it Taco Bell? Did Taco Bell do this to us? Are they the reason? Nope. 10 minutes left. Down to our final third. Wow, 3 sandwiches in a row and no shiny. That's pretty bad. It's like reverse streamer luck. Isn't that the whole thing, that you're supposed to be lucky when you're streaming? This is the opposite of that. Oh, I like Hitmonlee. Of the Hitmons, it's my preferred one. I think the crazy legs are cool. A steel type Hitmonlee. Well, that would be good because it would resist Psychic at that point, and Flying. What does Hitmonlee have any steel moves? Yeah, even the food crime sandwiches. Hitmonlee? Hitmonlee doesn't have boxing gloves. Oh, you mean the item? No. Safety? What are they? Not boxing gloves. They're... Does Hitmonlee get Iron Head, maybe? It's got a pretty big head. I could see it using that as a weapon. I don't even remember. I'm so tired, I don't even remember what the boxing gloves do. Boxing gloves. I'm held in a protective glove with the power of all these punching moves. I mean, I know Hitmonlee does have some punching moves, but Hitmonlee's whole thing is the kicks. Wait. Protects against status. I thought that was... Isn't that Covert Cloak that does the status resisting thing? Prevents direct contact. Yeah, this is the one that prevents additional, so like status stuff. I don't know that I've ever used the punching glove. I've never had a Pokemon hold it. I'm sure it's very useful though. Like, I bet Annihilate could use... I think Annihilate could really take advantage of the punching glove. That lad likes to punch. Oh, didn't see it. Wow. How very... maybe it's... Oh, another one. Maybe it just wasn't a good spot. Maybe I should have found a different spot that's easier to maneuver around. Because I might have guys... There might be guys spawning, like, up on that cliff, and... Who knows, I may have had a dozen shinies and just not seen them. Five minutes. Bummer. I'm not doubting, I'm just being realistic. It's... You gotta factor in everything when you do shiny hunting. It's not just about luck, it's also about optimization, and this isn't the best spot. I should have found a better one. Wow. Like, the best spots are ones where you can control the spawns. Who made that noise? Let's see. Do we get a buzzer beater? There's always the chance. It's fine. I'm sure it'll average out when I go to find Totodile and Tepig, I'm sure. I swear though, if I go to Shiny Hunt Chikorita off stream and I find one and it has like some crazy rare mark, I'm going to be a little peeved, just a little bit. Like, if I find one, it better have a relatively common mark, like one for weather or for time of day. And the question is, do I try to get a female one as well, just in case whatever happens in the next game? And I'm doing all this, there might not even be a new form. It might be a Mega Evolution for Chikorita. Or Meganium. That would be even funnier. But if that does happen, I'll just give away the 3 that I'm working on now. I mean, it's such a tough call. They probably would give them Mega forms. Oh, wait, but then you'd have Mega Meganium. Well, they might do that just because it sounds so funny. I feel like for sure, though, they're going to give the Kalos starters Mega forms. Like, maybe they'll recycle the weird Ash Greninja form into a new proper Mega. And they'll give us a Mega Delphox and a Mega Chestnut. I hope if they give Delphox a Mega, it gets like a big witch's hat and like the thing it uses for a wand becomes a proper like big broom it can fly on. Give it Levitate, that would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, because Delphox's hidden ability is like completely useless. It has Magician. So basically anything would be better than that. What is... Chestnut's hidden ability is bulletproof. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Chestnut has a pretty good hidden ability, and Greninja has one of the best hidden abilities. And meanwhile, Delphox can steal an item. Oh boy. Imagine going into a serious battle and not having an item already on your Delphox. Yeah, I like bulletproof, especially because Chestnut does not like sludge bomb, so having bulletproof to make him immune to that's pretty good. But I mean, then you have Greninja with Protean, which is just completely busted. Even they've nerfed Protean and the whatever Cinderace's version is called. Those abilities are still completely broken. Wait, we have the Quaquaval raid next week. Or this week, on Thursday. Is Quaquaval's... Oh no, Quaquaval's hidden ability is Moxie. Oh crap, it's gonna have Moxie in the raid? That's terrible. Ooh, didn't think about that until now. I think it's gonna... We're gonna have to bring in a contrary user. Or a skill swap guy. Well, Chikorita, this night has been even more of a disappointment than yesterday. I found 2 shiny Chikoritas the whole night, I think. Oh. But that's just the way of the worm. Sometimes it be like that. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't think about it until now. That's gonna be... I guess that's why I built up... Where is he? This one. Or she. I have a Malamar just for guys with dangerous abilities like that. I give it... has Contrary and I give it Skill Swap, so... I start the battle and immediately will go into that with... to get rid of that ability. That's terrible. Oh man, that's... And it has... It has... What's the move Quaquaval has that does the, like, speed boosty thing? Like, every time it uses the move, it gets a speed boost? Up 1 speed? Is it Aqua Step? Is that what it's called? That's bad, too. Oh, no, that's going to be a real steamroller of a raid. That might be the hardest one of the 3. Oh, you know what? Might a Storm Drain user might be solid for that raid too. Yikes! I'll have to think about that one. Well, Chikorita has been a bust officially. I'll get one on my own time and let's see, who will I do next? Maybe Totodile or Tepig. Oh, no, Totodile might be even worse because it already... The ones I have are already time of day, guys. Eesh. Well, we'll just try. We'll see how it goes. I'll do Totodile next time, so... I'll be back on Wednesday, trying for Totodile. But, that's it for now. So... Thanks for joining me, everyone. Like I said, I usually aim for around midnight, sometimes a little earlier, around 11, if things work out, but it's generally easy for me to start streaming at 12. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your dreams. Try not to hunger for burritos. Goodbye.